Alright, so what I've done, I've got this wooden post here. I dug a hole with the post hole digger and drove it in the, I just set it in the ground and then I tamped the dirt around it. It's really solid, so I think we're good to go with that. So what I'm going to do, I'd already drilled a hole, a 5/8 hole for this 5/8 threaded bolt here, and this is to hang our gate off of. So the gate has these little brackets on it, and the brackets set down in this hinge part here, and that allows the gate to open and close. So what we needed was a hole in here, and what I've got are these bolts here that are adjustable, and I've already drilled a hole through here, just a little with an auger bit. I'll show you the other side there. And so you just push that through, and then you've got two nuts here that you tighten everything down with. So it's a pretty nice system. Seems to work pretty good. I've seen the ones that have the wooden screws, that just screw into the wood, which is great. They work too. I saw these, and these looked really adjustable even in the future. So if this post kind of moves a little bit and kind of, we need to adjust it because the other end is dragging, we don't have to take the whole thing apart. We can just loosen up these nuts or tighten up these nuts or whatever needs to be done to get it right. So now that we have the bolt in place, we can go ahead and slide our gate over and set it onto there. So I've got everything loose still, so it can kind of maneuver around to get, so it's easy to get in place. So now that we've got that in, let's go ahead and get this top one in to hold the top of the gate. So I've got my other bolt here. You can see this is how it comes. Now this one at the top here is going to need to go down like that. The other one I have facing up at the bottom, but this one's going to need to be like that. So we're going to drill a hole through the post about right here in this area, and so this is going to go back around here, attached to here, and that's going to hold the gate up. So let's get a hole drilled in there. So I've kind of marked where I want the hole, and I need it about right here. And so this is what I'm using to drill through there with. It's probably not the right thing to use, but it's what I could get my hands on right now. This is actually a fishing bit from Greenlee, and this is an auger that goes in there, and you can change it out. But I have some full length augers that are made to go in there, and I have a 1/2 inch right angle drill, which works really good too. But this seemed to make it through there pretty good. This is my Milwaukee 1/2 inch drive hammer drill driver, and it did okay. So let's see how it does. Oh, that wasn't too bad. It made it through there, and now we're ready to put our hardware in place. So let's I'm gonna run this nut all the way back to here. So That washer goes back there, and then this nut I'm just going to take off because I got to put the whole bolt through the hole. So that's going to go down like that. So we can go ahead and get this in place because the bracket that goes on the gate will actually slide up and into place. So we're going to set the bottom one in place like that. Here we've got our top bracket. So we'll take our nut off. Now this gate was used, we brought it from our old farm. So you can see here, I'm just sliding it on just like that and then rotating it, pulling it down. And then we can put I'm going to put the carriage side on the inside so the animals don't get hurt by it. And then we can start the nut on this side, and then see, we can just slide it right into place. I'm going to pick up the gate a little bit on the other end. Perfect. There we go. So you can see that's how all that goes together. So I'm going to get some wrenches now and a ratchet, and we're going to start tightening all this good stuff up. Alright, so what I've got here is my Milwaukee Impact. And this is a little overkill for what we need, but it's just what I had in the truck, so it'll work okay. And so we're going to put these on here like that, and we're going to tighten them down onto the gate. Perfect. And then down here we're going to do the same thing. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to test for function now. Alright, we got this tightened up, and we checked to make sure the gate opened and closed just right. We kind of had to fudge that a little bit to get it right, but we did. So what I'm going to do now is just come over on this side here and tighten down these nuts like that. And we're going to get the bottom one now. Okay guys, well, that got everything installed that we wanted to do today. We got the gate in here, we put a little bungee cord on it just for tonight, but yeah, nice, huh? And so we got our little corner bracket in. This one still needs to be painted. We ran out of white paint, so you know they sell it every day, so no big deal. We can get that cleaned up. And yeah, so this worked great. This looks perfect. And so we're gonna finish for tonight. We have to finish getting the electricity ran, you know, all the way up, and tie it into the other fence back there, the original one that we did. So the lock jaws are working great. They just snap right onto the post anyway, and the rope, the electric rope, it just wraps around there. So we're getting it all tidied up. Well guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.